Got a slow connection. Is it working? It's thinking. Are we live? I guess we're live. System's slow this morning. Good morning. Welcome to 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. I don't know about you, but my computer system's going kind of slow and do some weird things today. So maybe all the Windows updates are catching up to it. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, good morning. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. I'm Greg Mester. I'm a Scrum Master and Agile Coach. This is show number 58 for 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. It is 5:44. We're going to do this fast because I have a 6 a.m. meeting this morning with offshore, and I'm going over my playbook with them. So I want to make sure, but it was nice about getting up early. I was sending some emails just to remind people we got that. And then, well, I guess I took this off. You can't see this, can you? And we're going to go. So anyway, I thought today, I got this planning poker card deck from Mountain Goat Software. I like the goat. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I always want to have some goats. So I got the goats, right? Wanted to talk today about a little bit about planning poker because there was something. I had some questions the other day about getting offshore involved and stuff like that, and people who are remote are definitely remote in the conversation sometimes, and they don't join in. And one of the things I recommend is, like, you know, if you're having problems getting them to join in, is doing the remote planning poker. And I figured, why not talk about it a little bit, right? In planning poker, I mean, everybody's seen it. If you're a Scrum Master or you're in Agile, you've always heard about these cards, right? It's a brand new deck. It's kind of beaten up though. But using a deck, you get 1, 2, 3, like 4 sets, 4 to 5, maybe sometimes 6 sets of planning cards in the deck, depending on who you buy them from. Everybody's different. I had a friend of mine who was teaching a class. He gave me a whole box one time. He's like, here's a box. I'm like, really? Well, actually, that was the benefit of actually going to a after work networking event, because he was there. He had the big box. And we were chatting, and because I had asked him because he's buying them on bulk for his class, and I go, hey, you know, can you get me some? So he came and brought a whole case of planning deck cards. I mean, it had his company logo on it, so that was cool. I gave them out to people I work with when I did those 15 teams, and I got a bunch of them left, so maybe I'll do that too. I got a couple Scrum Masters at my new gig. Maybe what I do just to trigger the idea is to get them to do some more planning poker. Maybe that's a good idea. So I'll just drop a deck. I don't mind getting these things for my teams. I mean, how many Scrum Masters I really have? And depending on the size, you know, planning poker with the cards, right? You know, you do the Fibonacci series, and everybody else, sometimes they got a half point. I never use the half point. You got the infinity point. I don't even bother. 40's close enough, right? You got 20. And then you got the 1, the 3, the 8, the 5, 13. There's a 0-pointer, 100-pointer, question mark, and a 2, right? So those are all the cards you get in this one deck that got from Mountain Goat Software. And again, I think they're all pretty similar on what they use. I think after a certain number, they don't have the Fibonacci, and some people do. It's up to you. But anyway, so this is great for local, just getting people involved. I'll be honest with you. When I had a local team, even when they were co-located, they didn't want to say anything. And it was taking too long to ask everybody, what's your points? What's your points? You know, we got to the point where we're just like, all right, everybody, show your cards. 5 points? Good. That's 5 points. And we move on. rather than go, Joe, what's yours? Jane, what's yours? Bobby, what's yours? Ganesh, what's yours over there? What are your points, right? So you just go at the same time and said, everybody, okay, got your points, 3 points. Good. That's 3 points. And then you move on. The pointing with the playing poker, the nice thing about the cards, having a physical or being when you're co-located, it just moves the conversation, right? You didn't have to think about, okay, it's a 5-point story, right? And as I showed a 5-point story, it makes it go so much faster, and you get a quick number because all you're doing is an estimate. And one of the hearts of everything we talk about is that the estimating is wrong, right? It just gives you an idea where you're at, where you might go. There is information in that estimate that contributes to it, but it's just really easy just to go, okay, everybody, give me your points. Okay, it's a 1-pointer, right? It just goes so much quicker rather than going around the room. Okay, how big do you think it is? How big do you think it is? Shrek, how big do you think it is? Jim, what do you think the size is? Sally, what do you have? So I just did. So it took me, and again, this is all lean, right? It took me that much time to go around the room and ask everybody when I can say, everybody, what's your points? And they all flash their points up, and that's what it is. So it's a difference between going around the room and ask everybody what their points are and taking that much time in the discussion just to find out what their pointing is versus saying, everybody, put your points up, and they all look at it. We just review the story, and it is, I got a 3. What is everybody a 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 5, right? So using the physical cards is good. The other thing is this, from a remote perspective, everybody's quiet. However, when you do it online, there's plenty of online planning poker software programs. Just look up planning poker online, and you'll find a bunch. What's nice about it is that you get everybody participate. You can't ignore it. You can't have an alternate for you. You can't do other things. You have to do it because you can see on the screen who's voting, who's not. Not necessarily what they vote. I mean, they have a way you can know the voter. You can do it anonymous, however you want to do it. But it does show that everybody's participating. And it's a great way to get teams that are not co-located and members to participate, because now you're saying, hey, vote, right? You can't do a proxy. You can't do anything like that. So I really like using planning poker. Just even as a first step. A lot of beginning teams, we get some people remote. The people hire people remote. They don't get a chance. They feel intimidated or just some factor, maybe a social factor about how you participate, or they're waiting for the leads or the senior people to speak. But this way, everybody votes, everybody puts it on. No one gets to see the cards until the last minute, and then you flip all the cards over. So I really encourage people to use planning poker to get your remote people involved in what we're doing. So with that, I just talked about planning poker. Again, please like and subscribe. 5am Mester Scrum. This is show number 58. And share with your friends. We're growing every day. 58 shows. I can't wait. We'll see what we do when we hit 100, right? And I got to go soon because I got to do my talk in about 8 minutes. And I haven't had any coffee yet. So I'm going to wire it up. But I want to make sure I get my coffee before you go do that. The other thing, I did go to that local Scrum Alliance, we call it Agile Philly event last night. It was really good. But you know what? It really, the people that were speaking, they brought up like a circle of work here. They talked about vision, lean delivery, and vision, having a vision from the business, what you want to do. Lean discovery, how do you discover what the customer wants and bring that into your requirements? And then lean delivery, just delivering the software in a very lean fashion, and all the things that go with that. But one of the things that really dawned on me, and it gives it fun, that they read the book The Sprint by Knapp, which I got to share because I like that book. And I said, "Did you read the book?" They're like, "Yeah, I got some of the stuff out of his book." I'm like, "Cool." Um, what I liked, what it reminded me is, as I more and more talk about it, they talk about being close to the customer. I'm like, what better way to be close to the customer if your development team, your testers aren't customers themselves? And I really do encourage companies and people to become customers of their product. Everybody talks about Spotify, and I made a point last night. I go, well, of course they know what the customer wants. They are the customer. They're playing their music, right? I mean, it's like it's easy when you're the customer, but you have to be careful too. But you don't think, well, I'm the customer. This is what I like, so this is what I want. You still want business to do focus groups and find a diversity of opinion, especially if your team's not very diverse. If your team's all from one area or one region of the world, or one makeup, or a breakdown of diversity, you know, uh, you'll get a very narrow-minded view in what your customer wants because that's your world. So you have to be open for other ones. But I'm like, in general, it's good to be using your software. Practice it. Investing in money or banking or medical or TV, whatever it would be, or selling product online. Go online every day and buy it. There's like my site that they do a training on there. I go in every once in a while and I click the button on there just to see how the shopping cart works. And is it working? Is it still working? Right? You know. So I go in there and try to be the customer, try to find my stuff. I don't assume that I know everything and try it out. So, but last night did encourage me to continue the battle to say, I think everybody on the team should be a customer of the product and have used it and prime it. And that's where the demo comes in, right? People on the team should be demoing their software and using it. Oh God, I got to use my software. I just wrote it. I don't want to use my own software. Oh no, I don't trust it. The what your customer should trust it too, right? So I love the beauty of Scrum, and maybe I'm just a Scrummer guy, and I got to go soon. But I love the idea of demoing the software every sprint because that's it. You're on the table, right? You're demoing your software, and there's no turning back, right? So anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. Again, you got the playing poker, got all the deck cards. Woo. Actually, I'm gonna go hand out some from my Scrum Masters just to remind them to go do more planning poker in their activities. But I want to wish you a happy day. It's Wednesday. Hope everybody's gonna do well. I got like 3 PI planning. I got PI planning today. I got one tomorrow, and then one on Monday, Tuesday. I got 5 days of PI planning, nonstop. Right. Definitely after this gig, I said I've been doing a lot of PI planning session for safe. Anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message on LinkedIn and YouTube, whatever. Someone was impressed with my multitasking capability between Jenga and doing the show. So, but I didn't. The side effects of me doing Jenga I didn't think it worked too well on the podcast, right? Because you can't see it. And you're like, what is he doing? Why is he making that sound? Because I was trying to move the Jenga pieces. So for the people on the podcast, sorry about that. It's just like, when you're trying to move those little tiny pieces around, it gets tight. And anyway, I wish you all a great day. Happy scrumming. Don't forget, like and subscribe to 5am Mester Scrum. Come join us. Tell your friends. Share on the LinkedIn site. We're on the social medias. If I'm not on a podcast that you listen to, if you don't search 5am Mester Scrum, can't find us, send me a note. Let me know what those podcasts are. I think we're on most of the major ones. There's a couple out there that I want to get on to. I got to do some more work on that. But, let me know. Anyway, you all have a great day. Enjoy. Happy scrumming. Bye.